Unbelievable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And fuck our champions! To the Pepis! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Laurel Hill Park here in Secaucus. I'm Sam Lopresti for Game in Frame. Action from the Cosmopolitan Soccer League Division 1 this afternoon as Hoboken 2 go up against Manhattan Kickers. Hoboken looking to recover after a 3-1 loss to Ilkini to open the season last week. Looking to better their 5th place finish from a year ago. Really, season of 2 halves for Hoboken last year at this level. They won their first 8 games, but the second half of the year, the results just did not go their way. Their opponents, Manhattan Kickers, the talk of the CSL so far after week 1, a big 1-0 upset of the defending champions Polonia. 10th place finishers a year ago. They look to extend that surprise streak and put themselves up as a dark horse. We'll have all of the action here from Laurel Hill after this. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is brought to you by Petrobax, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobax gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit petrobax.com and start planning your dream trip today. Teams coming out for the start of round 2 in Division 1 of the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. Manhattan Kickers looking to try to follow up that really impressive 1-0 upset of Polonia last week out on Randall's Island. A late goal from Matias Sanchez deciding that one with about 12 minutes to go. Hoboken trying to put their season on track after falling to Olkini last week. There's been a lot of turnover for Hoboken, particularly in the back. There's Hoboken really known for their defense. Two seasons ago when they were promoted, they had one of the best defenses amongst all 4 divisions of the CSL. Last year, things started to go wrong when they started leaking a few goals, but it's going to be an interesting thing to see here with both Kyle Dixon and Mitch Hoffert being replaced early in this season. Hoffert has moved on to the over 30 team for Hoboken, and Kyle Dixon's been injured for much of the summer. So this is going to be a brand new center back pairing. There is, though, a good core that has been with this team for a long time. Guys like Christian Trujillo and, of course, Zach Yesko in goal, one of the better keepers in the sport, in the league at least. I think the big key for Hoboken is going to be figuring out who their most consistent goal scorer is going to be. Last year, their leading scorer from the season before, Timur Chernyevsky, was not available as much and was not scoring as much when he was. It's a issue that both Hoboken 2 and the first team share right now. We are ready to go. We're a bit late, but we are moving. Just about anyway. There we go. Hoboken starting it up in all blue. Kickers in all white. That one banged straight to Benjamin Yabro, the Kickers goalkeeper. Move that one forward. Emmett Aller in there trying to get that to Noam Davidoff. He loses it. And That's Paul Kondratiev. He's been one of the best all-around performers for this Hoboken side the last few years or so. He's even gotten a couple of minutes with the top club in the APSL. Wearing the armband today for Hoboken. Eric Terzer. Now a long ball for Christian Trujillo. And that is not kept in by Dmitry Shatlin. It is Kyle Unger and Yelder Mybasarov who are the new center backs here. Flick by Davidov. And that's headed clear. Trying to avoid a corner, they won't. Xavier Negron couldn't keep it from going over the end line, and Trujillo will deliver an early set piece opportunity here. Heading back post. Looked like Kondratiev was the target there. Luis da Costa headed it away, but it's still alive. Coming here to the near side for Trujillo. Trujillo with a nutmeg. Now he's going to bring Terzer into it. And that is blocked by Urim Bibovic, number 18. "83 degrees at kickoff. Some scattered clouds, but a very sunny late summer day. And it is Mybasarov trying to keep it in the attacking half. Kondratiev harrying Bibovic out. And the referee overruling the assistant here on the near side, awarding that to Manhattan Kickers on the throw. Came off of James Reed last. Albie Rexa stopped by Mybasarov. Last week against Polonia, Kickers very compact. They didn't let them move the ball through the middle very much. Kondratiev heads that away. We're going to see whether you can do the same on this particular pitch. This is a much wider field than anything that you're going to see at Randall's Island. It's one of the widest fields in the league, if not the widest. There might be some more spaces just because it's a bigger pitch. Da Costa holds that up. It's going to be a corner. Julai Zami. He was the man that assisted Sanchez. For their game winner last week. This one goes far post over everybody. And Braden Schwartz just going to let that bounce over. Early set pieces for both teams, neither one making the most of it yet. Davidov trying to hold it up. Davidov in a battle with Jean-Baptiste Leloup there. Referee letting that contact go. Upfield, that's a good tackle there by Kondratiev, but his pass looking to release Davidov was too far. That was Sanchez. Long ball by Shafi Negron. Basarov heads that out. Aller spent most of last year with the APSL squad. That's a throw in that Davidov he's going to get called for a hip check there on Negron. Referee, I think, about to give him a bit of a talking to. Both teams looking like they're maintaining a 4-3-3 so far. Yeah, bro. Hoboken getting to these aerial balls so far. Here's Schwartz. Pushing again. Chatelain. Now Bibovic. James Reed facing him up. And they'll reset it with Yabro. Both goalkeepers, names that start with the letter Y. Not often you see that many names with that letter. Good play there by Reed to get it out to Terzer through traffic. Reed into Davidov. Davidov looking for Terzer, who can't keep it in. That's Trujillo that gets to that one. Bibovic is just going to let this one roll over the end line. Can he? Yes, he can. That ball just almost stopped itself right on the line. If you want to take in some more action on Game in Frame, at 7:30 in the APSL Metropolitan Conference, Zum Schneider will be going up against New York International. And at 8 p.m., another D1 match in the CSL, Ulkini against Polonia, the two teams that these two sides both played last week. This is a set piece opportunity now for the kickers. And he skips it in there, and Aller just going to jump out. And Louis DaCosta trying to follow that up, but it's right into the hands of Jesko. Just about 10 minutes in. Jesko going to blast it. Lalou upfield, Sanchez turning it forward. Da Costa, he's going to back that up. And Negron hurried into bringing that one forward. Sanchez, though, manages to get it. Eventually popped out by Unger. Negron. Yabro way off the line. Bibovic. Lalou. Over to Negron. Labro again. Neither team yet testing the other's goalkeeper. Rexa trying to give Sanchez the opportunity to set something up there. And that is poked out of play off of Unger. And now kickers might want to try and fling this one in. Not really a long one. And it's whipped out. Now Davidov's going to have to hold this up for a minute. He does. This is Schwartz. Couldn't quite get that all the way through, but Trujillo keeps it in the attacking zone. Reed looking for Schwartz there, and a foul on James Reed as he bumps Bibovic into Chatelain. Hoboken with the majority of the goalward impetus so far, but it is very closely contested in the early stages. Upfield. Unger wins that in the air. Lelou gets the second ball, but it only goes to Davidov. Davidov, and the flag going up on Davidov. I don't quite understand why how that's an offside call. Davidov was going after a defensive pass. That's a straight mistake from the assistant here on the near side. That's a little bit too hard. Bibovic gonna have to watch it roll out. Players hot on Hoboken's side. Eric Terzer trying to keep everybody on target and in focus. We do have the lights fired up here on this field. Expecting perhaps the tail end of this game to be played in the Gloman. Trujillo. Here's Aller. Now Trujillo again. Trujillo trying to get that to Reed, but he couldn't control. Kondratiev. Now Kieran Doherty. He knocks that off of Sanchez, and now kickers have a break going. Rexa with a little bit of support now. Zami. Aller blocks the cross, and it's going to be a corner. A mistake there by Doherty. Zami. That's upfield. Kondratiev in the air. Kondratiev again. Physical with Lelou. Now Rexa. Rexa again. And out comes Doherty to stop him there. Carlos Aspiazu. Rexa still moving. He's going to have to get it all the way back to Chatelain. Bibovic. And Bibovic going down rather theatrically. So, again, a light foul call. Hoboken have been a little bit aggrieved by some of these early calls. We are in the 17th minute now. It's a little bit early on that last time call. Bibovic is going to send this ball in. And apologies for the technical difficulties we just had there. Welcome back to Laurel Hill Park. Here just in the 22nd minute. Da Costa, Sanchez into the middle, Rexa! Welcome back to Laurel Hill Park. Again, some technical issues that we're having with our stream. We apologize for that. While we were out, Hoboken took a 1-0 lead on a really good long shot by Christian Trujillo. So it is 1-0 Hoboken. First goal that kickers have conceded this season. Trujillo. Now Sean Ryan adding some pressure. It's knocked back. There is a change here. That is Braden Schwartz coming off for Ian Calcaterra. Arientos getting that to Kondratiev. Good tackle there. But Zami, that one came off of his hip. Has to recover. Terzer running him to the byline, and that goes behind the crossbar. There are a couple of numbers that we don't have information for kickers right now. They were expecting several players late. So we'll confirm that for you as soon as we can. That's a little bit too far, and Bibovic recovers for kickers. Bibovic up for Zami. Lelou trying to force that out. Glancing header. Good play there by Sean Ryan and Paul Kondratiev to get up that right side. Here's Trujillo now. Here's Unger. Calcaterra. Doherty. Long switch. Barrientos gets it down. It's going to be a goal kick. He couldn't quite get his feet set to put that back across. Good ball by Doherty. And two more changes. That's Ivan Lonkar, I believe, and Daniel Herrera. Yes, that is Lonkar. Trujillo coming off for a rest as well. Remember, there is re-entry at this level. Herrera, another one of the real leaders on this Hoboken side. Zami keeps it in, but Kondratiev isn't going to let him turn. Well 1-0. Hoboken leading, looking for their first victory of the year. That's mishit by Jesko. Lucky that didn't bounce straight into the lap of Gaston Cohen, who's come on. Lelou up forward for Sanchez. Sanchez into the middle, looking for Zami. That's headed away by Eric Terzer. About 15 minutes left in this half now. Here's Bibovic. Sanchez. Taken down by Rexa. Now here's Zami, well off target, and perhaps to a watery grave in the Hackensack River. That was really mishit by Zami. So, and I have to apologize to Gaston Cohen. I just identified him as Albie Rexa, who is currently resting on the sidelines. Jesko, much better distance this time. Kondratiev flicks it on. Lonkar gets involved for the first time. Moving it upfield, Sanchez tried to pop it up to himself, but he didn't get any movement on it.
Come on, Jets.
Here's Bibovic now. He'll trigger it back in.
Take your time. Take your time. Don't press. Check in closer. Get closer. Hey, chill out.
Yeah, bro. Made a valiant effort at that shot from Trujillo that we were unable to show you. When the stream went down. Calcaterra making a run at Chatelain. Lelou. Into the center now. Negron. Chatelain. Here is Cohen. Long one. Yes, go out to claim. That was a good ball by Negron. High ball. Chatelain, the only man in the area, but Kondratiev regains it. Barrientos looks for a switch, has it. Calcaterra. Ryan mishits that pass. Barrientos has to recycle. Travis Brown now in. He gets a touch. Barrientos. Kondratiev. Here's Longcar, who couldn't control that pass. That's the kind of spot that Longcar likes to take a shot out of. And that's a handball call, I believe. It's going to be a free kick for Hoboken. Yvonne Longcar, known to rip off a shot or two from distance. But now he's leaving this ball for Daniel Herrera. We'll see if Herrera goes for it. He's going to float this in. Header! Saved Sean Ryan, and he landed awkwardly on that header. It's a relatively easy save for Yabro, but Sean Ryan may have twisted an ankle. And the Hoboken coaching staff, who don't have their manager Kevin Bizdek on the sideline today, but the guy standing in for him Ryan back up. We'll have to head off the field after getting that attention and be readmitted. Although they might just decide to send somebody on to give him a rest. Looks like Ryan, now we've started with the drop ball. Looks like Ryan is ready to come back on, and he is being waved back on now, so he'll go. Lalou. Yeah, bro. Going deep there. That is Kieran Doherty, who gets it out of the way. Unger decides to walk up with it. He's going to send that one forward. This is Calcaterra. Chests it down, looking for a target. That is deflected, but only to Sean Ryan. Here's Herrera. Oh, just didn't get the right contact there. Daniel Herrera, either side of Ben Yabro, and that's probably 2-0. Really good passage of play started by Kyle Unger with that ball over the top to Ian Calcaterra. Longcar gets in the way of that pass, and he's going to be whistled for a foul there on Negron. Fabro will send it long. Headed towards the box. And Brown just pokes it away. Bibovic into the middle. Sliced by Unger. It is going to be a corner, but it is away from the goal. About 6 minutes left to go in this half before stoppage time. There was a cooling break taken. That is a poor delivery, and that's another ball that might have to get fished out. We'll do it again. Into the middle, right into the hands of Jesko. One of the most sure-handed and secure goalkeepers. That throw, though, intercepted, and a foul there. Well, referee is calling offside on the comeback. That was the referee's spot. The assistant did not flag it, but that free kick is a bit of a waste. Chatelain. Upfield. Unger. And this is going to be Calcaterra running toward the byline. Calcaterra. And that is going to be a corner kick. Herrera will take. Curving this, looking for Unger, and Brown trying to head it back in, but he didn't get it in time. Quickly back into play. Lalou. Negron. Right back to Herrera. Herrera slips that in. Ryan carried away from goal, though. That one in for Barrientos. Now Ryan, and it just squiggles wide. That's twice now that Sean Ryan has come close. Leaving that. This could be a problem. Ooh, it went behind his man there. Bibovic headed into the air, and Jesko claims it easy. Here is Doherty. Unger. Kondratiev. Barrientos. Barrientos getting pulled back by Bibovic. Longcar. And Lalou knows that he bumped Longcar there. He put his hand up to acknowledge it to the referee even before the referee decided that the advantage was over. Basarov. That was a cheeky ball over toward Calcaterra. Doherty tries to get around his man there. Yabro. Upfield. Unger wins it in the air, but Lelou brings it down. That'll go all the way back. Yabro punches that one forward, but it's wayward over the line. Bounces up over Calcaterra, but it's only cleared out. Those big bounces are something to watch for on this field. It is turf. It's that next-gen turf that has the rubber pellets underneath it. It's usually a very good field, especially in conditions like this where the weather has just been perfect. Kondratiev taking that down is Calcaterra. Now Barrientos is wide. Yabro. Kicker's looking to try to address this gap before halftime. Nice little shimmy from Longcar to get away from his man. Longcar. That's taken by Calcaterra. Now Kondratiev. Brown. Barrientos. Barrientos can't get through Bibovic, but Hoboken will keep it on the attack. Unger. Unger was a little too much there for his target there. Bibovic. That was Herrera that he was looking for. That's a long diagonal. That's Montez Mohamed, who was behind the line. In stoppage time now. And that will do it for the first half. Well played game. Hoboken has had the lion's share of the chances. Zach Yesko hasn't had to make a save. Christian Trujillo with the goal for Hoboken. It is 1-0 halfway home here at Laurel Hill Park. We'll have the second half for you right after this.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, Your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division I programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Welcome back. 1-0 Hoboken leading Manhattan Kickers as we begin the second half. And Hoboken immediately taking the ball away. Hoboken a goal the 23rd minute or thereabouts from Christian Trujillo. A long-range shot that squirmed its way past Ben Yabro in the kicker's goal. Most everyone that was on the field at halftime is out there now. Doherty. Longcar. Longcar is fouled by Kenny Sale. It's number 3. It's one of those late arrivals that we told you about. Number 8 out there is Tim Delianis. Delianis, one of their, really is their midfield engine. We'll see if they get a little bit more in that department. Caleb Mikulak, one of the only halftime changes. He's pressing Doherty there. Dmitry Chatelain, upfield. Now Bibovic. Josh Sackery, the other player, that's who's in possession now, number 2. The other of the late arrivals for kickers. Javi Negron. Mikulak. Backing it up. Hoboken, a team that for a long time has been known for their defense. So far, this new center back pairing has held up today. Zach Yesko has not been seriously tested. That's a little bit inaccurate by Delianis. Sun is at an angle right now that is really could really be a problem for people when they're facing this way. Sun is right behind our camera position. Calcaterra. Calcaterra gets the throw in off of Delianis. Doherty to trigger it back. Kondratiev. And now Kondratiev emerges. Mohammed trying to challenge him there. James Reed is back on the field for Hoboken. That's the one change for them. From the team that went inside at halftime, and that Josh Sackery looking, I think, to shoot there, but he was quite off balance. Delianis, Mohammed, trying to move. Calcaterra on him. He's got Mikulak, and now he finally uses him. Sale. And Calcaterra closes that down, but Longcar miscuing his pass. Mohammed is going to get called for a foul there. He had a shove and an elbow. But kickers starting this half, trying to get themselves into goal-scoring position. Sacre. Here's Cohen. Gaston Cohen. He has room to shoot, but it's going to be well off target. Jesko had it covered in any case. Basarov. Chested down by Ryan. Long car. Ooh, that went off Mikulak's shoulder. If that had gone through clean, he would have had Calcaterra all the way through, and that would have been a really good opportunity. Instead, Calcaterra can only close Mikulak down for a throw-in. Triggering back in is Mikulak. And that is off the head of Herrera, I believe. One other player on the field now for Manhattan Kickers is Ryan Schneider. He is in for Jean-Baptiste Leloup and has taken the captain's armband as well. Doherty. Headed down by Bibovic. Kondratiev. Reed trying to turn that around for Herrera. Sale. Sale trying to switch it. Travis Brown sussed it out well. Now Brown. Long car. Gets around Delyanis, nice move. And Delyanis goes in from behind there. And I think that is going to be our first yellow card of the game. Wasn't particularly malicious, but he went to ground from behind. And in this day and age in the game, you're going to get a yellow for that regardless of whether you get the ball. In this case, Delyanis did not. That's something to look for because Delyanis is one of those players that isn't liable to come off, especially since he started the game late. Doherty. Unger trying to get that up the line. Doherty not on the same page. Mikulak. Delyanis, but there's nobody to go get it. Jesko is going to come out of the box. Unger moving upfield. Mikulak beating Calcaterra to it. Long car and Kondratiev with a double team, and now here's Calcaterra, but Negron got in to great position. Sale. Schneider popping that into empty space. Cohen wondering why it wasn't into his feet. Basarov. Brown. Switches for Doherty. Long car. Good turn. He's going to send Calcaterra downfield again. Shoulder to shoulder. Looked shoulder to shoulder with Mikulak. But ball was rolling as Mikulak trying to take that free kick quickly. Yabro will take the kick. We're 10 minutes into this second half. Hoboken remain in the lead. High ball there. That is off of Basarov. This is a problem for Hoboken, and it is a goal for Gaston Cohen. And that was the miscommunication that we were wondering whether or not was going to come. Cohen turning the ball in as there was a bit of a frantic rush in the box. I don't think anybody really knew where the other one was. Yabro gets gifted a goal kick by Travis Brown, and now Hoboken are going to have to go back on the attack to regain their lead. It's 1-1 in the 55th minute. Manhattan Kickers looking to extend their really good start to the season. Delyanis, Bibovic. It's one of 3 players, outfield players, that has not left the field for Kickers. The other 2 are the center backs, Dmitry Chatelain and Xavi Negron. For Hoboken, Hoboken have 4 players that have been on since the beginning. Unger, Mybasarov, Doherty, and Paul Kondratiev. Kondratiev's shirt is a different shade of blue than it was when this match started. He has lost some fluids. And Kickers now with the opportunity to send this ball into the box via the foot of Delyanis. Into the box it goes. It's flicked, actually, I think, by Doherty, but it went right to Jesko. Gonna launch one. Negron, Calcaterra, backing it up for Paul Kondratiev. Brown trying to flick it around for Reed. That's a foul. Going through the back of James Reed. And now Hoboken with a chance to send the ball into the box. In it goes. That's a sidewinder. Didn't get past the first man. Good play by Doherty there. Looks like he took a bit of a shot as Moatez Mohammed went by, but he broke up that counterattack. Really good play. Keep an eye on his leg and foot there. That's a foul against Daniel Herrera. Or, no, it is for Daniel Herrera. It's Hoboken's free kick. I believe the referee has overruled the assistant. The assistant was waving for a kicker's foul. And some substitutions, and I think Doherty took that shot. Yeah, Doherty coming off. I think that's Eric Terzer coming onto the field. It is. Doherty took a risk going to ground like that to stop Mohammed, who is a much bigger man than he is. And he took just a clip that will send him to the bench for the first time. That ball into the middle, still loose. Calcaterra brings it in. Unger Calcaterra. Reed goes down. Calcaterra looking for the spectacular is Ivan Longcar after that ball ricocheted to him. Moving forward now is Sacre. Switch to Mohammed. Brown closes him down, but he can't stop him. He's still there. Mohammed saved by Jesko. What a save by Jesko. Down and to his right. It is a free kick. Or sorry, a corner kick. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is brought to you by Petrobax, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobax gets you closer to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit Petrobax.com and start planning your dream trip today. Delivery from the corner on the far side, headed into the air, and that is a little bit of confusion at the feet of Longcar, and Kondratiev just blasts it away. We'll see how Hoboken decide to make any adjustments. Intercepted there by Unger. He gets around Schneider. Kondratiev just made Delyanis look a little silly. Mohammed, though, couldn't get the benefit of the pass that came after it, which was a little bit loose. Kondratiev again mishandling that. That's not like him. He may be a little tired. That ball going all the way out to Jesko. Longcar. Braden Schwartz is back in. That ball through the middle. Terzer pushed over in the box by Sacre as he chased it. Schwartz in for Calcaterra. And two more changes coming for Hoboken. Noam Davidov making his way back onto the field, so too Emmett Aller. Ivan Longcar and Sean Ryan, the players withdrawn. Header. And again, that high bounce off this turf. Unger uses Jesko. But he'll have to bail it out with Mohammed bearing down on him. Here's Urim Bibovic, long throw. Schneider trying to keep it alive. Cohen already has one today. Headed back by Kondratiev. Noam Davidov, he is a bulldog up top. He will move. He will press and he will do the dirty work. And that is looking for Mohammed, but he was offside.
Hey, Bolas, come back.
1-1. And Hoboken's goal scorer, Christian Trujillo, will make his way back onto the field. Daniel Herrera will exit. Unger. Back to Yesko. Mybasarov. Kondratiev. Trujillo trying to tip it around the corner, but Davidov was too far away. Negron with the interception. Delianis. Cohen with a big switch to Mikulak. He's got him. Trying to cut inside. Brown interrupts that pass. He's still got it though. Delianis sprays it wide. Sacre. Sacre into the box. Yesko punches, and the flag is up regardless. Both of these teams want those 3 points. Yesko will take the free kick. Upfield. Kondratiev wins the flick. Falls to Delianis on the second ball. Bibovic. Sacre. Cohen. That's back to Yabro. Negron. Schneider. Chatelain. Back to his keeper. Yabro looking for Bibovic. Trying to move forward. Delianis. Cohen. He's dropped a little deeper. Bibovic, who started a lot of the attacks in the first half before Delianis got onto the field. Here's Schneider. Delianis again. Good tackle by Kondratiev. Trujillo can move it, but he moved it a little bit too far forward. Negron, that's a bad kick though by Mikulak. Here's Davidov, and he stumbled as he went for his shot. He controlled it well, couldn't find his footing to turn that into something. Headed for the goal. Davidov. Reed. Wanted to try to use the overlap by Trujillo. It'll still be Hoboken's ball. Kondratiev. Brown. Schwartz. Looking for some room with Mikulak, who pokes it out. Kondratiev knocked to the ground by Schneider with a shoulder. That was some dark arts there, hoping the ref wouldn't notice, but he did, and this is a dangerous free kick. It's basically a corner from 10 yards further, from a couple yards further in. Hoboken have their targets up. In low, and it's whacked out by Kenny Sale. That's going to bounce for a throw. Down to the corner. Schwartz. That's bumped off a defender. Another throw rather. Hoboken trying to pin kickers deep. Unger moving forward to that end, and Davidov going down off the ball, but wasn't a whole ton of contact there. That one looking for Sacre, he couldn't keep it in. And a change for both sides. And I believe we have also hit the hydration break for the second half. Yes, we have. They'll finish, or they'll restart rather, with that throw-in. 20 minutes to go. It is 1-1. Christian Trujillo scoring with a long-range strike in the first half. Gaston Cohen able to scramble a loose ball in Hoboken's box into the net to equalize about 10 minutes into the half. And Hoboken and Manhattan Kickers will spend the next 20 minutes or so of game time looking for a winner. We're about to start back up now. Triggered back in. Kondratiev has played every second of this match in the midfield. That is Unger, and what a save by Jesko! Unger mishandled, and Luis da Costa, who came back into the game after the hydration break, taking advantage with a great shot that Jesko somehow kept out. But Hoboken starting to bite themselves with mistakes here. Gonna have to tighten up. Delianis into the box, headed away. Schneider will run it down. Targets are still up. Schneider into the middle, headed away by Schwartz. Trujillo moving, that's Juan Barrientos. He's back on the field. Barrientos up against Negron, and Negron concedes the corner. They take it short. Trujillo. Now Terzer didn't see Da Costa coming at him until it was too late. Now it's Kicker's turn to try and counter, but that's going to go out of play. This game is starting to take on an end-to-end quality. That goes all the way through to Jesko. Zach Jesko has kept Hoboken in this game with 2 really excellent saves since Manhattan Kickers equalized. Terzer. Still Terzer. No, sorry, that's Barrientos. He will try to fight with Schneider for that. It's going to be a goal kick. Yabro. Sends this one long. July Zami going up for that. And Yeldar Mybasarov landed hard. We'll see. It looks like he'll be able to run that off pretty quickly. Brown beats Sacre to the ball in the middle. Unger. Kondratiev back to Mybasarov. A little bit of a stretch by Terzer. He keeps it in. Trujillo. Kondratiev. Aller. He turns. Schwartz. Schwartz with Mikulak and Sacre on him. Now he goes to Barrientos. Barrientos! And Zami with a last-ditch tackle. Knocks that back to his goalkeeper. Lelou. He's back. Mikulak. Negron. And that is a little bit short, and Terzer is going to jump it. Trujillo. Trujillo still fighting for it. Kondratiev. Now Lelou. Now Da Costa. Lelou looking for Sacre. Sacre! And Unger is fouled. He got his body into position. Here's Schwartz. Long cross, a switch attempt. Barrientos was the target, but it was well short of him. Chatelain getting closed down by Davidov. That's what I was talking about before with Davidov. He will do the dirty work up front. Trujillo. Barrientos. Barrientos trying to flick it off of Schneider. Didn't get much of a ricochet. Cohen. That's intercepted by Terzer. Hoboken trying to turn the screw a little bit here. Travis Brown. Kondratiev. Around Da Costa. Barrientos flicks that over Schneider. Nice move. Delianis in to help. It is going to be kept in by Schneider. And now Zami moves it forward for kickers. Trying to switch for Sacre. Brown wins it in the air. Always going to be the favorite in that matchup. Here's Schwartz. Trujillo taking up an attacking midfield position. Negron, he fell down, but Yabro comes out and saves him. Aller intercepts the delivery out of the box though. Schwartz checking on Mikulak behind him. Mybasarov. Trujillo. Hoboken are trying to keep the ball on the deck and move it with their passing right now. Not trying to take any low percentage passes that would give kickers the opportunity to run the other way. Brown. A little bit behind Aller there. Now kickers can maybe start to move. Delyanis blocked up there by Kondratiev. He's going to try to shoot this for Barrientos. He's got him, but Barrientos needs some targets. He finds Davidov. Davidov, well high. And into the loving embrace of those branches back there. We are in the 80th minute. Sacre steps off the field. It's Matias Sanchez again. He was the hero late last week against Polonia. Kondratiev with the header. Delyanis gets to it with his feet, and that is always going to be Hoboken's ball. Jesko. And now a whistle as Delyanis has gone down off the ball. Looks like he went down there without any contact, and Albi Rexa is immediately coming to replace him. And that could be a deficit for kickers in the midfield. The drop. Mybasarov. Trujillo. Now back to Mybasarov. Flies that one over Barrientos' head. Zami. Lelou back into the run of Zami. Now here's Albi Rexa. He has Sanchez in the middle. Still Rexa. Rexa. That's poked away from him from behind into a crowd, and then Hoboken's just got to bail it out. It feels like there's something coming late. You just can't tell which team it's going to be. Jesko has made a couple of great saves. Hoboken have had some good positions the last few minutes. That is a foul against Acosta. Nearly dumped Schwartz with a back body drop. Kondratiev gets things started again. Unger. Mybasarov. And Zami couldn't keep that in. Mybasarov again. Kondratiev to the feet of Trujillo. Mybasarov. Trujillo again. Good flick there for Kondratiev, and he gets it back too. Trujillo fighting, and he will be called for a foul. About 8 minutes of normal time remain. Trujillo was called for handling that ball. Negron. Mikulak. Negron trying to go diagonal. Barrientos had it figured out, but some pressure there by Zami. Cohen, he's dropped back into the midfield, and he fires that one past Albi Rexa. Jesko starts it short. Unger. Space to walk. This is Travis Brown, who's played the entire second half. Aller fights through, gets the ball back for himself. Trujillo going again, and it went off his own man. That could have been 2 for Christian Trujillo, but it bounced off of Noam Davidov, who was in the way. James Reed coming back onto the field. Schwartz coming off. Yabro. Da Costa. Kickers keep it. That could have been a really thrilling moment for Christian Trujillo, who has that in his pocket. We weren't able to show it to you in the first half because of a technical problem, but there's Davidov. Davidov still fighting with Chatelain. He's looking for an explanation from the assistant referee there. Negron. Hoboken are really turning up the press. That one is long, but right to Unger. Basarov. Brown. And Brown hits that right into Sanchez's feet. Sanchez with Rexa. Jesko comes out, and Rexa, I don't know why he didn't shoot. Hoboken again with a mistake that nearly cost them. Reed trying to get inside to Aller. It was a little bit too inside. Yabro. Oh, he skewed that. And Negron is going to get the whistle. Trujillo getting under him and dumping him over. It is a kicker's free kick with a little less than 4 minutes to go until we get to added time. That was a missed kick by Negron, but a miscontrol by Aller. Brown back to Unger. Basarov with a good header. Kondratiev. Barrientos. Barrientos taken down by Da Costa. And Hoboken will have a chance to pitch it into the box. Trujillo's delivery on these are good. The targets go up. Trujillo towards the back post. It's caught by Yabro. Good goalkeeping. Now he's going to try to hit that out as far as he can. Sanchez. That is off of Sanchez. Brown will take the throw. Kondratiev. And Rexa only flipped that to Trujillo. Now Barrientos. Barrientos facing up. Negron trying to force Barrientos out, and it's a corner kick. Pressure mounting on the kicker's goal with 90 seconds left. Trujillo out to the far post. Unger and Schneider going up for it. Aller couldn't keep it. And no call. That ended up being a missed opportunity by Emmett Aller. Looked to me for all the world like he had fouled Gaston Cohen. Referee let play go on, but Aller couldn't take advantage of it and turn it into something dangerous. 40 seconds of normal time remaining. Flicked backward by DaCosta. Zami is taken down. July Zami thinking that he perhaps deserved a little bit more than just a foul there. Cohen has the ball at his foot. This would be a scenario where Delianis would have taken this free kick. He's obviously not available right now after that non-contact injury a few minutes ago. Into the box, through everyone. If you're looking for any more action tonight, starting in about 15 minutes, Zum Schneider will play New York International in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Half an hour later, Ulkini playing defending CSL champions Polonia. That is at 8. 1 minute of stoppage time, I believe, was just called. You could probably have taken a few more than that. It was a rough kick there by Jesko. Unger under pressure by Basarov. Hoboken got to get it forward. Barrientos trying to lay it back to Terzer. It's going to be kickers now who can run with one last chance. Cohen fighting with Kondratiev. Whistle, and that will do it. That's full time. Hoboken and Manhattan kickers share the spoils here tonight at Laurel Hill Park. Hoboken opening the scoring in the first half through Christian Trujillo. Gaston Cohen scrambling in an equalizer 10 minutes into the second half. And there were some chances on either end, but neither one could be converted into the winning goal. Hoboken, their first point of the year. They'll be facing Manhattan Celtic next week. As for Manhattan kickers, they now have 4 points. They'll be facing Zum Schneider 2 a week from now. A intense game, one that very well could have gone to either side. But we'll say goodbye to you for now. From Laurel Hill Park, I'm Sam Lopresti for Game in Frame, and we'll see you at our next match.